Hello, my name is Iris Henderson, and I'm here to talk to you guys about gun violence on college campuses. There's been what seems to me like an epidemic of gun violence on college campuses that has sparked a great debate on whether concealed carry should be allowed on college campuses or not. In North Carolina, there has recently been a law passed that you can conceal carry on campus as long as your firearm is locked in the car. Annually, large events such as homecoming on HBCU's campuses, there have been several shootings that take place. This year in early November, during Winston-Salem State's homecoming, which was, I believe it was the last day of their homecoming, there was a shooting that took place on campus that was right beside two residence halls. During this shooting, there were two that were shot, and those two, one was actually fatal, and the other had non-life-threatening injuries. But being that the shootings took place right next to the residence halls, it put a lot of people in danger, including everybody that was in the residence halls and everyone that was actually in the parking lot that it happened. Also, at the start of NCCU's homecoming, there was a shooting that took place, and a crowd of people, and two people actually got shot. Both of those are living with non-threatening injuries, but one of the stray bullets actually went through a residential hall's window, and this actually put the people who were in the residence halls in danger, and all the people that were around in danger. Also, being that there's a lot of people on campus during homecoming, such as people that come home, as they say, to their alma maters and everything, and come to support their students or their children, it's a lot more people on campus during homecoming, so therefore it's a bigger threat if there is a concealed carry allowed to be on college campuses. Emergency preparedness. There was a study conducted in 2009 at two college campuses following the Virginia Tech shooting about emergency preparedness. The study conducted was with 161 administrators and security officers, and 25% of them agreed that the students understood the procedures that are put into place, and 25% reported that students would be notified in 5 minutes if there was a shooting or anything emergency related to occur on campus. However, my personal experience is when you're on campus and there has been a shooting or anything, first, the students do not cooperate. From my personal experience, students do not cooperate with the emergency preparedness that has been put in place. So that proposes a threat to not only the students that are not cooperating, but also the students who are cooperating. Also, during the school year, are the emergency preparedness plans actually being practiced? I know from experience being on a HBCU campus, I have not seen it being practiced as it should be. I've seen it maybe practiced once a year, but however, if there's a shooting almost every year on HBCU's campus, it should be practiced more than that. And this chart actually describes, this one says where it's 25% of colleges that will be notified within 5 minutes of the shootings or of the emergency, and then this next one shows also the 25% of students understanding the procedures, and the opposite shows the 70% of people who are opposed to concealed carry. Also, a lot of students who are not notified because they don't have the correct information in their online for their colleges. A lot of people do is they actually have their parents' numbers and other people's numbers because they feel as if the emergency is not important to them. They feel as if that the college will kind of almost like harass them, but they don't realize that it's more for them and not for the college to just know. There was another study conducted on 2 college campuses about students and faculty's attitude towards concealed carry on campuses. Over 2,100 people participated in this study, and 70% of them oppose actually having concealed carry on campuses. Students feel less safe and feel as if their lives would be in danger if it's allowed to have concealed carry on campus. And also, faculty feel that it would decrease the sense of campus safety. And like I said before, North Carolina law states that those who have a concealed carry license are allowed to carry their weapons or firearms on campus. However, it must be locked in their car. Are there any questions? Thank you for your time.
That's